my name is Ashley Tompkins, and I'm a director of Tackle UK. We've been online for 11, 12 years. We started off as a fishing shop in Yeovil, and just a little shop in Yeovil, just serving tackle. And we just gradually built up from there. And then one day we decided, hey, let's go online, let's build a website, and that's what we did. And we just every year we've just grown a little bit more, and just tried to push everything on to where we are today.
What was life like then before Kontrolit? What were the problems, or what were the driving factors behind moving from your previous company to Kontrolit?
It's like I said, we just decided to go online. We were chatting to some fishermen in the shop, and they gave us a name. We contacted him, and we were working with a couple of guys for, as I said, I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 years. And they did, to be fair, they did a great job for us. A couple of localish guys, but it wasn't their primarily job. They had other work they were doing. They weren't just focused on our website. So trying to pin those guys down for some of the work we needed to do, it was quite hard to pin them down. Eventually they would get round to do it, but you know what it's like this day and age, everyone wants it done tomorrow. And they served a purpose, but of course, as we grew every year, it was really important that we had someone on board where we could just pick the phone up, and then things were starting to be put in place quite quickly. And we didn't have time to wait 6 months, 8 months, 10 months for these things to come and be built. So, and to take us to the next level, we needed to go with somebody else. And then hence we looked about and come across yourselves.
Yeah, no, I remember that actually. I got very vivid memories of looking at that, because it was, you said they did a good job, but from if you want to get technical on it, the content management system or the software that was used was, when we looked at it, it was sort of bursting at the seams, because you've got a lot of line items. What 20,000, is that fair?
Yeah, I think it's pushing something like that now. Yeah, it's a lot.
Maybe not that many back then, but it was a classic case of, you got so far with this system and infrastructure and the surrounding support, and it was sort of creeping at the seams. You need to get to the next level now. But how did you find that sort of onboarding process and all the things that went with that?
I suppose you'll ask the question why we chose you above others, really. I mean, we looked at various companies, and we really wanted somebody local to us, somebody that we could pick the phone up. We come across yourselves, we met various companies, but you guys were friendly, local, and a family business. And you ticked all the boxes for us. You were very able to build us something bespoke rather than off the shelf. So any sort of angle we wanted to go at, we could go at without being held back or anything. And that's a big part of the reason we went with you guys. And it also seemed like anything was possible with yourselves. Nothing was going to be an issue. And you would try and do your best to find a solution to any of the problems we had, and that really worked for us, and that's why we come on board. Transition wise, we were concerned at the time. Like you say, we had many thousands of items on our previous website, and we were concerned all that work and effort that we put in on the previous site, we were going to lose going forward on the new one. That was a massive concern. But the transition was great. Everything got transferred over. Yeah, of course we had to do some work. There were some things that we just didn't do right on the old platform that we had to put right on this one. And yeah, the transition was smooth. You were really helpful, and you did everything that we wanted of you, and it was fantastic.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was going to say, if there's anybody that's thinking about getting into e-commerce, isn't it? I think the hidden message behind it is data is so important.
Yeah,
because we specialize. The nerdy part of our bespoke system that we provided for you is the database structure behind it, and I know that glosses over your head and my head, to be honest, sometimes. But the quality, getting the right data in the right format, is the hardest thing. But once you've done that leggy groundwork, everything else is a lot easier.
And absolutely, and to be fair, you guys, to a degree, we're also teaching and helping us as we went, because there was things that we just didn't know that existed, or we knew that we had to do, and it was you guys saying, hey, you know, you need to be doing that this, and we're like, really, do we need to do that? And you know, and looking back on it now, you're absolutely right. So
yeah. Oh, that's cool. I mean, wow, 7 years, we've been through a lot. As you said, you've always, I mean, if we looked at a line chart, it would be going up and up and up and up. You guys really done well. Some of the things that we've done, a little made notes. We've done a stock control system eventually. That we did that a few years ago, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely. A big step. A big step.
Huge change.
It was worth it. And you look at it now, and and I look back on it and go, God, how do we ever survive without a stock system? You know, and it was very much a wing it operation back then, but we seem to wing it quite well, but now the stock system's in place. What I don't know what's been in 2 or 3 years, and it's working really well. There's a few bugs, you know, as the bugs crop up, we fix them together. You know, and we're going strength to strength with that. So you know,
that's good, guys. And very recently, fresh off the thing, you've had a bit of a rebrand as well. So you've changed the colours, and then we've done a new, what we would call a skin on the website. Looked at the mobile views as well.
Absolutely. We had that rebrand. We wanted to change the color. We were a little bit close to some of our competitors. We wanted it fresh. We wanted it clean. We wanted something new and different. And you know, we wanted bigger images. But this time around, we wanted it sort of mobile out. Whereas when we first come on board with you, everything was more desktop. Now it's all about mobile. So we wanted to build it from mobile out and make sure that anyone picking a phone up of any description would be able to go onto our site, and you know, it'd be a real clean, straightforward, exciting thing that they can pick up on their phone and use. You know, and I think you guys have ticked all the boxes there. So
good. Now, cast your memory back to around March 2014. I think I did a cheesy salesman question to you. I said, what does success look like? And you never gave me a monetary value, but you said, I want to grow out of where we are at the moment. So now, if I'm right, you went up a level in that office, didn't you? And now you've got another unit as well. So it's
I find
where are we going after that?
I find it really hard to look at things like that, but you are right. And I look back on it now. Yeah, we wanted to go up a level, which we did. We went up a level.
Yeah.
And now we've ended up keeping that building and taking on another industrial unit on the estate across the road, just to try and deal with the dispatch side of things. It just means we can hold a lot more stock and be a lot more slick and organised, rather than sort of in where we were kind of on top of ourselves. So, but you know, without working with you guys, you know, we wouldn't be where we are today. So
that's a nice way to end it. Hey, look, thanks for again your time, Ash. And
no worries, Rich. Yeah, thanks very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.